Our stand-up guest tonight comes all the way from the UK and has appeared on shows like the Russell Howard Hour and 8 out of 10 Cats. She's currently performing at the Melbourne International Comedy Festival in her show Suffer Fools. Would you please welcome Fern Brady?
Hello. Hey. I've been having an amazing year in comedy because a magazine in Scotland got in touch to say that I'd been voted number 99 in Scotland's 100 hottest cultural contributors. That's the applause I've searched for all my life. I was like, who else could be on this illustrious list? I looked down the list. Number 98 was a park in Glasgow. Inanimate objects are now contributing more to my country than me. But I cheered up after that because I started getting to go on telly. And the first time I went on a TV programme, my friends and my boyfriend started texting me while it was being broadcast, like, oh my God, have you seen what people are saying about your face on Twitter? I was like, see if it's some sexist bullshit about how I'm distractingly good looking. It wasn't. A man had tweeted a picture of my big face on his TV screen and he'd wrote underneath, and he seemed genuinely perplexed. He said, "This woman has the farthest apart eyes I have ever seen on another human face. Hashtag eyes far apart." There's nothing I can do to change. There's not like an operation I can get or a diet I can go on that is going to move this eye closer to the other eye. There's nothing I can do. And I didn't know that I had this deformity until this man put, like, I had lived my entire life blissfully unaware that I look like a hammerhead shark. And I was crying when I saw this, right? And I went to dab the tears away from my face, man. But as I did it, I realised I couldn't find a tissue wide enough to dab it. Horrible, far apart eyes. So I just let the tears form two separate puddles on the ground. Like a sad, overgrown pug. And I texted my dad when this happened. I said, "Dad, these people are talking about my far apart eyes on Twitter. Someone's made a meme out of it. A lot of people are agreeing with them. Now, if I had kids, I'd reply something like, 'Don't worry, darling. People on the internet are bullies and trolls.' You could say looks don't count," which is a massive lie, by the way. Or you could say, "Your eyes aren't that far apart on your face." All good answers. My dad texted back, "I went to the opticians this week, Fern." No hello. And he said, "I've got the widest space between the eyes he's ever measured." Then there's a little blushing emoticon. My dad thinks we're in some sort of twisted competition as to which of us is the ugliest. It's very depressing. Very depressing, man. I don't take antidepressants anymore, though, because they ruin my fun-loving personality. And I don't know if you guys have found this. Anytime I took Prozac in the past, my dick didn't work, so no thank you. That's just, I'm not a man, by the way. I am often mistaken for one, and I didn't realise this was happening initially. Like, I got called sir in the supermarket, and I just thought, finally, people are showing me the respect I deserve. It seems appropriate. Then it happened a second time. Now, in fairness, the second time I got mistaken for a guy, I was doing a gig at a radical LGBT night, and as I was queuing up at the vegan falafel stall, the falafel man congratulated me on my successful transition from male to female, right? So two conflicting thoughts present themselves. One, I didn't want to say anything wrong, but two, I had to correct him immediately because I'm a pedant. So I said, "No, mate, I'm a woman." And he went, "Yes, you are." "Yes, you are. Don't let anyone tell you you're not." Big hands. I think I've got big hands for a cisgendered woman. My boyfriend feels like he's being wanked off by a roofer. And it's good. I'm glad it's like gender's more fluid and stuff now, because I've never felt like I fitted in with other women. And sometimes women will say these gendered statements to me and then look at me as if to say, "We're all ladies together," and I don't know what they're talking about. So my sister-in-law, this is an example. My sister-in-law was tidying her house and she turned to me and she went, "The thing is, Fern, is us ladies just like things tidier, don't we? And I replied, yes. In my lady's voice, because I've learned through trial and error, that's just the answer you give if you're a In my head, I was like, what is she talking about, us ladies like things tidier? I have genuinely brought guys back to my house for sex before and had to remove whole loaves of bread from the bed before pumping them. Right? We'll just get this baguette out of the way. Then we can act like neither of us have witnessed this. Yes, I have hollowed out the bread from the inside. That is the best part of the bread. What? Us ladies like things tidy. What does that even mean? Is that why more and more of them are having that horrific labiaplasty operation? Sorry, I know that was a good way to kill this gig stone dead. No one wants to talk about labiaplasties at comedy. Everyone's very tight-lipped on the subject.
That was great, Fern. Thank you so much. Oh.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Fern Brady. Give it up. Oh, shit.